Hello, everybody. Wherever you are, I'm live. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. This is Lilian. All right, welcome to the show. I greatly apologize for starting a little bit late. Yes, I greatly apologize for starting a little bit late. Um, sometimes things happen and like I keep saying, we can never be discouraged. I had the little technical things I was trying to fix on my, channel, and that's why. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm just gonna let people know that I'm live. It's gonna be a great show today, by the grace of God, and we're gonna have a good time. There are a lot of things that are trending that I want to talk about. So let's dive right in and start talking about them. Give me 1 minute to actually let people know that we're live and share the video and share on all the platforms. Let people know we're here so that they can see us and join the show. What else can we ask for? Yeah, we want to thank God for the opportunity of seeing today. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day. So let's just rejoice and be glad in it. The weather is good actually here. It's so nice today. And trending issues with Lilian. Yeah, I'm live. The weather is very good today. So share. Let's see how it's gonna go. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. If I'm, um, okay. Um, can't do it right now. Thank you. All right, welcome again to the show. I'm just trying to share, and all that stuff. So, um, there is something that I want to say first before I start. I want to say something that, whatever, let me just finish this. I'm trying to share this, trying to share to make sure that, everyone sees and join us. It's going to be an interesting show. There are a lot of trending issues that I want to share today and just give my views as usual. Everybody is entitled to their own views and all that stuff. So whatever you think, you're entitled to it. And, you know, as long as we respect boundaries, we're free to air our views. And so that's what makes us human, right? We just have to do that. That's what makes us human. You say how you feel about something, as long as it's done in a very respectful manner. I think that's acceptable. So I just want to quickly share. So bear with me. I'm trying to share my video for people to know that I am live. That's all we can do because you have to let people know you can't do it alone, right? Okay. So Lilian is live right now. So I'm trying to share the video. So let me take the link and go share to places so that they can join us. So I have a lot of interesting trending issues. Like weekly, we're going to bring you trending issues for the week. What is really trending this week? So that we all can stay updated and know what is trending and what people are saying, what people are doing. So if there's something that you know that is trending and you want me to talk about it, please inbox me. I'll be so glad to talk about it because that's all we can do. What is trending within the week, we talk about it and get to know what is actually trending within the week, trending issues, within the week with Lilian. So I'm just trying to add that there, just an addendum. Anything uh, within the week, anything that comes to your mind that is cool, why not put it there? It kind of makes the whole thing really, really sweet. Uh, I think I'm doubling this thing here. Forgive me, I'm just going to remove this part of it. I hope I'm getting it right. Okay, I think I did get it right here. Sorry, forgive me. I hope I didn't make a mess of this. Okay, let's see if it's going to come back there. Okay, it's right there. Okay. So thank you so much, the person who have joined. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know your name so I can do a big shout out to you and all that good stuff. Just tell me where you're joining from. Tell me your name and I'll do a big shout out to you. My name is Lilian. As you guys know, I have a lot of interesting things to talk about today, things that are really, really trending. And some of them are a little bit bothersome, but some are not, you know. So let's get down right into it. But before I go into it, I want to say that, has anybody offended you? Have you offended anybody? Make peace with everybody. Make peace within the week. Trending issues within the week. I just made this up right now and it kind of sounds good. So, trending issues within the week. All right. So, before I go into all the issues that are trending, has anybody offended you? Have you offended anybody? Learn to forgive, because when you forgive people, you are getting a whole load off your shoulder. Learn to forgive them. Learn to take that weight off your shoulder. And if you're the one that has offended anybody, please go and ask for forgiveness. And another cool thing is that sometimes you might even offend people and you don't know. Like me, I think I offend a lot of people without knowing. If I have offended you, please forgive me. There is nothing wrong in asking for peace. Peace excel. Peace is important. Peace is good. When you have peace of mind, you have happiness. It just that it's unfortunate that a lot of our people, you don't even need to offend them for them to be angry with you. And it's a bad spirit. It's a very, very bad spirit. The reason why I said it's a bad spirit is, thank you. You look gorgeous. Amazing show. I appreciate that from e-business to our hire. Thank you so much. The reason why I keep saying that is that life is so sweet and short that if you don't forgive somebody, you are holding grudge against somebody, you are just hurting yourself. And who knows? You don't want to die with it. So make sure that you forgive people and move on and be happy with yourself and be happy with the people. It doesn't take too much energy to do that, right? Okay, let's go right into our business of the day. Trending issues within the week. What has been trending within the week? Number one, there's a lot of things trending within the week, and some of them are cool, some of them not so cool. So I'm going to be talking about it. Number one is a sad story that I actually saw, about a student doctor in Nigeria. Mhm. A student doctor who went to carry out a delivery on a girl. So when we say these things, sometimes it's not to put anybody down. We all know that country to countries, they differ in the way they train their doctors. They differ in the way their education is being done. That is why no matter how educated you are in any other country, when you come to the United States, they want you to do their exams all over. And sometimes some people say, oh, their baza is too much. And they are too much. They're trying to do this and that. They are not trying to. What they are trying to do is they want to get the effectiveness. They want to make sure that you know what you are doing. So because in some countries like Nigeria, as some of you know, if you're a Nigerian, I think it's the same thing with other African countries, maybe Ghana or Gambia or Kenya and all that. You get out of high school, you go into medical school, and you get out of medical school, you're practicing straight away and all that. Why in the United States is different. You get out of high school, you have to do a first degree first. You do the first degree. After the first degree, you go into your medical school. So when you go into medical school, after medical school, you do residency, where you now practice a lot with other doctors. So you're looking at 10 years. Why some other countries are looking at 6 years. And the funny thing is that some of them finish. While they are there, they don't have a good training on hands-on. Because as somebody who is still in school, there are some things you don't practice when you don't have a license. You don't practice it because you don't have a license. So let's say, for example, at a very low level, for instance, you are a student who is a dentist student, for instance, not in college, maybe in high school. You understand? And you're going in for your clinicals. When you get there, you don't push an X-ray button. You don't push any button. You're not licensed to do that. So the same thing when you are in a medical school, you are not supposed to go and do a surgery for anybody because you are not licensed to do that. So unfortunately, this guy now went and performed a surgery on this young lady, punctured an organ, and gave her a peme or RIP that she doesn't deserve. And apart from that, when doing delivery, I think I've mentioned this thing before on my show. Please, please, and please, if you are in Nigeria, listen. A medical doctor who is just a general practice doctor is not supposed to do a delivery. Yes, he's not supposed to do a delivery. I'm sorry, with all due respect, some of you are doctors, you're watching the show, you're going to watch later. You are a general practitioner. You are not supposed to take a delivery. You are not a gynecologist, obstetrician, how do they call them? People who are trained in that field are the ones who are supposed to do these things. But unfortunately in Nigeria, every doctor is a heart doctor, is a surgeon, is a foot doctor, is a head doctor, is a this doctor, is a this. You are not specialized. So that is the difference when you go to the Western country, especially America. You are from Nigeria or Gambia or whatever you are as a doctor, you cannot practice without passing their exams because they want to make sure that you're competent and you're not going to put the lives of people at stake. Oh, Lilian, does it mean that doctors, they don't make error? Don't get me wrong. They do, but at a minimal level. Very minimal level. And also, you cannot practice where you don't belong. A foot doctor will not be treating my eyes. My PCP does not treat my eyes. My PCP cannot be treating me on gynecological issues. She's going to refer you. So we have to get this straight, that why should people pay for no reason? It is no, no, no. And it's still the greed of these doctors. I remember when my mom was sick and we took her to a hospital, a private hospital there in Warri. And this doctor, you know this is not your jurisdiction. You know this is not your area. Why don't you do a referral? If I know what I know now, you should do a referral because it is not your field. It is not your area. You are just a general practitioner. So when they bring you a patient and you see that that person has a renal issue, a liver issue, a heart issue, do a referral. There are heart doctors in Nigeria. There are kidney doctors in Nigeria. There are foot doctors in Nigeria. Take them to the right doctor. You that is a general practitioner, for instance, you are not a psych doctor to prescribe psych medication. Give a referral because this has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop. This woman was in labor and labor and in labor. Now, it's just so absurd. It's just so unfortunate that these things happen. Our people are so vulnerable. And that's why the government have to stand up. Because you, the government, you know what is good. Your children are overseas. When you are sick, you go abroad, which is a shame. And your citizens that are your children are all paying without, which is not supposed to be so. It's very wrong. It's very painful to see this kind of thing happening. And, just because of the monetary gain that they want to get. Yes, it's because of the monetary gain. Because if it's not because of the monetary gain, why would you, as a doctor, when you know that this is not your area and you're taking chances on somebody, you shouldn't do that. You can't do that. You don't take chances on anybody. You have to send them to the right people. Do you know the pains? Do you know the agony that you have caused this family right now? Do you know the pains and the agony you have caused them right now? It's shameful. Very, 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 very shameful and sad that we see all these things happening and there is nothing people can do about it. There is nothing they can do about it. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to share something. If you see that I'm a little bit distracted from what I'm doing, I'm not. I'm actually just trying to share more videos. So the truth of the matter is, our people should recognize that when you are sick, please, when you go to the general medicine doctor, to the clinic, and it says, oh, you have so issue, run for your life and go to the general hospital to see a specialist. They are not specialists. They are not. They are just, most of our graduates are general practitioners. Few of them go to specialize. And you people that are the doctors, please don't, because of money, be taking advantage of people and they're losing their lives. It is wrong. It is so wrong. It's wrong. You should practice within your trained area. Great, I'm money driver, our medical profession in Nigeria. So sad. It starts with our corrupt leaders. Exactly. You know, if the leaders, they know these things, they provide the money, the facilities for these students to say, okay, you finish, as you're going in before your residency, do you want to specialize? So you go for specialization. And also they train, they have an amount of time to train with a resident doctor before they start practicing their own, before they are allowed to do anything. But unfortunately, when they graduate and they have money to rent a flat, they rent a flat, they put 1 or 2 beds, they bring in nurses. Even some of the nurses are not trained. Look at, I went one time before I came to Nigeria, left Nigeria, to just go, I had malaria, and they wanted to fix blood on my hand. A nurse who wasn't trained was trying to give me an IV and gave me scar tissue. So it's a bad thing. Our people practice, you know, please and please, this is not respectfully. Our doctors, you should tell yourself that, look, I have a conscience. I am not trained in this area. I'm going to do a referral. People are going to love you. Don't show stunt. I don't go medical school now. How I go tell them say I not sabi work. Oh yeah, you go and make the person lie down. Number one, you are not an anesthesiologist. Hey God, now you save us. Oh, you just go to a doctor, they'll give you anesthesia. They don't know the quantity to give you. A lot of people have lost their lives in this process. It's wrong. Very, very wrong. And you know, my heart goes to that family and to the spouse of the lady, the husband, and the newborn baby that now, you know, you guys, the doctor has left like that. It is just very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I have another thing that is trending that I'm going to read, but I think I'll take that last. Very, very interesting from one adorable pastor that I love, you know, so much what she said. I'm going to read that, but that will be the last. So another thing again that is trending is the, you know, some of these things, our people, they say, you know, I think Maya Angelou said this, you know better, you do better. And Mama Oprah says it all the time too. You know better, you do better. Our people, because of pride, because of arrogance, and may they not say, I ask, or I don't know. We don't do a lot of things right. Now, what am I trying to say? We're going to the Ekweremadu's case. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with what is going on. The daughter is not feeling so great. She has some issues with her kidney. She's quite a young, pretty girl. I was listening to her interview today, and she said she feels guilty of what the parents are going through now. Well, I don't blame her. You know, she's feeling guilty or whatever. How, you know, it's sad for her right now. She's not happy because her parents were trying to help her. But you know what? I think they were trying to help her in the wrong way. So that's why I keep saying that in our country, Nigeria, excuse me to drink something. This is coconut water, actually. I feel very dehydrated and dry all over my skin. So I need a hydration. So now they going around, what they did was good and bad in the wrong way. So now our people, this is the thing that is eating up Africa. I won't ask. I won't say I don't know how to do it. I don't want nobody to help me so that they don't say, no, ask. So the daughter had an issue. What would they have done? Simple. Put advertisement out. Make it open and public. Because the issue with our people is, I don't want them to know that the daughter is sick. Oh. I don't want people to know that I am not feeling great. Oh. Whether you let them know, whether you not let them know, sorry, you are not God. Or you people, even up to the leaders, if they get headache, they will tell everybody. The reason why they say it is that you never know who is going to help you. You never know how the help can come. I've seen a footballer here who was having a problem. I think it was a kidney too. And he put it out on all social media. And a lady volunteer, a lady, he never knew her, called up and said, I'm going to donate. He never knew her, never. I think the first time they were meeting was when they came to the show to talk about it. And the lady said, when I saw the advertisement and I have 2 good kidneys, I told myself, what am I using the other one for? And life is all about helping somebody. And she came out to help this young man. She doesn't even know. So now that your daughter has this kind of an issue, what you would have done, the Mr. Korendu, was to come out and say, this is what the daughter have. And from when I was listening to the thing today, at the interview from the young lady, she has a problem called, there's a name she called it. So what it simply means is that her kidney has punches. It's just like when you have some kids and they have holes in their heart. That was what happened to her. So she was born with punches in her kidney. So all these things are genetical issues, which sometimes can be resolved, in a very, and sometimes, they have definitely things to do with. Because, when God has destined your life for a purpose, he knows how to go around it so that you can have a testimony to share to other people. He knows. He knows how to go around it. He is not a God of confusion. He knows. So that was what she has. So the parents were trying to help, but they were helping in a wrong way. They were helping in a wrong way. So they now got this young man and brought the young man to England. And so many things occurred here and there. Maybe it wasn't his consent or his consent, one thing led to another. And the law court came in. And now, from what is going on, they are being sentenced. So I think 10 years in prison, each 10 years they're sentencing them. So when the boy was interviewed, according to the story, when they got to the hospital, because now Ebola and today, they will ask, is it your consent? Do you agree to this? And the boy, I think, went around and said, no, he did not agree to that. And what happened afterwards? It was a problem. Then, and then they had to call the family. And that problem started. And now this week, I think they have been sentenced. They say, okay, now behind bars, so they were trying to help the daughter, which was a good cause, but they went around it in a wrong way. So anything you're going through, my Nigerian people, my African people, I don't know this shame when with the shame. Come out to the open and say it. Come out to the open. Our beloved brother, the footballer, Kanu Wankwo, when he had an issue the other time with his heart, he came out to talk about it. He came out. Everybody knew he was going for his surgery. And today he is happily sound and well. When I had an issue in this town too, in Massachusetts, a couple of years ago, I told all my friends around me, what is wrong with it? If you don't tell people, if you buy me, they go see here now. So what is wrong with our people with this shame? Oh, not tell them. Even some will have headache, they'll say no. Even some will be pregnant. They say, no, I'm just okay. I think I overate amala. It's your headache. You don't do that. Say it because you don't know how people can help you. Some people will have even as simple as indigestion, they will not be able to say it. Say it. I'm having indigestion problem. Oh. This thing when I eat, my dear, is simple. You go and drink lemon water every day. It will help you. Drink ginger water. It will help you. They will not tell you. They are ashamed. What did they do us? Some people have constipation issue. They will not say it. They say, no one talk. May they not say help me. May they not say I get issue. You get, everybody has an issue. Nobody who is exempted, no matter how rich you are, no matter how wealthy you are, be wealthy or rich or how they talk about, if you like, be the filthy rich in the millionaire group, everybody has a baggage. If not be medical, it can be psychological. If it is not psychological, it could be emotional. If it is not emotional, it can be physical. Everybody has one thing or the other. Everybody. Some people have so much money they can't even eat. They have indigestion issue. They have constipation. Some have emotional stress. They can't sleep well. It's not that it's the money that is not making them more stress of, say they were looking for money. It could just be that they have what do they call that thing when you cannot sleep well? They just can't, sleep cannot come. And whereas some people, before they don't talk for 5-10 minutes, I'll be sleeping. Everybody has his own issue, and that could even be a problem, you know, that you always. And my own, I don't see it as a problem because from childhood, once I finish eating, for instance, I'm sitting with my mom. I'm not gonna wash my hand, though. I'll just hold my hand like this and I'm sleeping. My mom will say, "What's wrong with you?" So everybody has something. Nobody is perfect. So if you have an issue, share with the people. You never you never know who is gonna help you. Share with people. Somebody might just help you. Share with them. You never know who is going to help you. You know? Thank you everybody for watching our show. We want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, follow, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have our channel on YouTube, The Real Lilian TV. Please don't forget to also like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to do that. Thank you so much and welcome back again. So, when you have an issue, please speak out. Not remain in silence. Speak out. Speak out. Let me drink some water. I didn't drink my water this morning. Normally, when you wake up, it's always very good to drink water. You know, first thing in the morning. It helps you a lot. So you don't keep getting dry like I'm getting dry now. You know. So dehydrated. Sorry. Oh my God. All right. So, you know, speak out. There is nothing wrong. Some people say, oh, somebody will laugh me. If they laugh you, uncle, who cares? Who cares? Our government, our leaders, some of them will not be feeling so great. They're flying them abroad. They will not say it. They'll just say it's going to rest. Come on. When are we going to stop? Now, all these things, they make the country, they be like, say, they stand still. Please, let us do the right thing. If that man, the wife, they have come out to say, this is what our daughter wants, so she's in this predicament, a good Samaritan would have volunteered to say, I'm going to come out to help her. I'm going to come out because nobody permanent for the life. Highest you say 120, like we all are praying for to God to give us, but with sound mind and good health. I saw a lady the other day, 107 running. That's how I won't be. If God gives you that strength, why not? But the truth of the matter is, if you can help somebody, why not? If to say they come out and say, this is our problem, everybody would have helped them. People would have come out and say, oh my God, this girl, she's a young girl, she's beautiful. So it's something that she got from birth, from childhood. People want to help her. Than getting into this kasalawa now, this wahala. Thank you so much if you're just joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show. My name is Lilian. If this is your first time, thank you so much. Awesome. May God help our country. Absolutely. You know? Absolutely. From Internet Nuggets. Thank you so much. You know? So when anybody is in any predicament, there's nothing wrong in coming out to say it. That, look, oh, this is me. This is what I'm going through. Come out to say it. People will help you. People will help you. People will come out to say, how can I support? But now they did not come out and see where the thing land them to. They've just been sentenced. According to what we saw online on the news. When you're coming out to do all these things, is what we have seen that we are reporting. So now let's go to the next one that is trending. Oh my God, help me, Jesus. I saw this and I said, you know what? Look, nobody should shame the person that is involved. I don't believe in shaming anybody because anything can happen to anybody because of situation. And this situation, I'm not going to blame it on this guy. I'm going to blame it on our leaders again. Yes, my trending issue within this week, because when I see all the things that are trending this week, I just laugh. Because most of them, you have to go back and say, if our country was better, if the leaders have set things right, some of these things can be averted. Some of them can be prevented. Some of them can, we will know how to work around it. You understand? So now is the story of this policeman, an inspector. I'm not going to mention his name because he also deserves, I know people are mentioning his name and all that. He deserves his privacy and respect. And I keep saying it that it's not because we are allowed to do content that sometimes we should do some certain things. There's sometimes we should realize that anybody we're doing some of these things to could be our relatives, could be our family members, could be anybody. Could be anybody. You understand? So when you are shaming people, always have at the back of your mind, if it is me, this is happening to, will it be cool? If it's my father, if it's my brother, because you know what? One funny and interesting thing that I see, and I thank God that, it happens to people now, and I laugh somehow sometimes, is that some of our people, especially Nigerians, they feel that sometimes they are very untouchable, that nothing can happen to them. So when they see things happening to another person, they laugh, they shame, they just feel, you know what? It's not coming to us anytime soon. It's wrong. We are not God. So this man is a police officer, like some of you know. I don't know if you've seen this story. He's a police inspector, and he went drinking. Am I supporting that he went to drink? No. Am I supporting that he messed himself up? No. But our community have not created help for these people. We have a lot of alcoholics in Nigeria, a lot of them, just like they have in every other country. But do we have facilities where these people can go to? No. So all they do is just keep drinking to stupor. And now people are shaming the guy, publicizing him. I actually had some of the pictures, but I'm not going to show it because he deserves respect and dignity. He deserves the respect and dignity. Yes, you saw him in that mess. Take him, let him get cleaned up. You can report him to his superior so that they can help him, caution him, teach him a lesson. But bringing him to the public and dehumanizing him like that, I'm not in support of that. That is a no-no, because this thing can happen to anybody. Yes, it can. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to your family member. They say, oh, Lilian, don't say that, but it's the truth. It can happen to anybody that we know. Because what is happening today in A's house can come back to B's house to happen. There is a parable in my place that says, so what that simply means is, who says it's not going to meet you? Yours might be in front of you. So you are laughing at the person who is beside you right now, that they are having their own share. It could be you. That inspector's son could be the next governor of that state. So why bring him out to shame him? That he was so drunk and he was messing himself up with number 2. This can happen to anybody. What you should have done, what the people should have done. This is my own take. I keep saying everybody is entitled to their views. This is my take. What they should have done respectfully is take this man, clean him up, clean him up. I want to be sure that my English is right. Clean him up and go and report him. Go to the station where he works and say, this is what has happened to this guy. And we didn't like it. We've helped him. Please, can they discipline him and also help him? Because he needs help. He's an alcoholic. He needs help. He needs rehabilitation. He needs to go through a program. I don't know. They don't have AA program in Nigeria, but I know they have a program that helps the alcoholics. I don't know if they have it in Kwara State, where he comes from, or Lagos State, but I think there is a lady, a pastor, that has a program in Port Harcourt. All they need to do is to ask. And for those of you that are watching too, or know people who you are watching, but you know them, that are into a lot of drinking. They are alcoholics and they need help. Because even the Bible said it, that drink is a mocker. When you drink and you forget yourself, you can do anything. Anything can happen to the person. So for us to be able to avoid all these things is to help these people, to say, okay, you know what? You need some help. Let's take you to a rehabilitation center where you can be helped. You understand? But if we don't do that, we just want, because this social media, we thank God for social media, is making us to see a lot of things, but coming out to shame people, it is not the best. Those people who enjoy to video, you throw it into social media. I'm praying and hoping that sometime in the future, these things don't get us in trouble. Because that person you are displaying like that, you never know tomorrow. Oh, Lilian, your own message is always too much Libra, too this, too that. But this is the reality of life. This is the truth. It's the truth. Because there are a lot of things that has happened to people, and it came back to backfire them. Whether you like it or not, it comes back to backfire a lot of people. So these are some of the trending issues that has been going on this week. And before I round up, there is something I'm going to read. I saw it and I really, really liked it, by a woman of God. She posted it and I said, you know what? I think this thing is good to share, and she called it bad habits in church. I don't know, should I have even done this? Maybe I should do it separately, but a little sneak peek into it. She was just sharing some of the habits that people should not exhibit in church. I think I'm going to leave it. I'll share it in another episode instead of giving up the whole thing, because there's a lot of information, some of the habits that people should not exhibit in the church. And it's very, very true, very important, that there are a lot of habits that is not right in church. But what are we going to do? We're human beings. We can't stop it. We're going to keep talking. And if you like, if you have ear, you hear, you listen, you take it. If you don't want to, you keep it, because the human in us, you have to be broken. You have to be broken. If you are not broken, it doesn't matter how much shaka baroko kukaka that you go and do. It's not going to change anything. Even let's take away going to church or religion. As a human being, you have to be broken to do the right thing, to know the right thing, for you to be happy, or for you to be kind to your neighbor, or for you to do the things that are right in the society. You have to have that melted heart to say, this thing I'm doing, is it right? Is it good? Is it the right thing to do? Is it the best thing to do? Am I on the right track? You have to ask yourself that, a lot of questions. You have to. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you if you're going to watch later. If you're watching later, thank you so much for always joining my show. I appreciate you guys. We have something coming up today, later in the day. We have a special guest that I'm bringing to talk about another interesting issue that is going on in our community. I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting time this afternoon. So make sure that you tune in. New York time is 1 p.m. California is 10 a.m. Nigeria is 6 o'clock, I think so. Yeah, Europe is 7. So make sure that you join us and come on down and listen. And you know what? Ask your questions, bring your own suggestions, throw it out there. Let's all reason together. Let's get excited. Let's get happy because you know what? God loves you all. God loves me, loves you. And so do I. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you that have joined the show today. I'll see you guys again. Before then, continue to stay blessed. See you on the next video. Bye now. Yes, my happy dance. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let's do this. Who is there? Thank you. Hey, our leaders don't make police work, Taya. Yari, our policeman. Let me quickly read this. Very important to acknowledge your viewers. There is no bus stop where they sell a gogoro. You won't find a policeman. I'll put it up there. Our leaders don't make police work. Yeri, our policemen. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that. There is no bus stop where they sell ogogoro. You won't find a policeman there drinking while on duty. Exactly what I was saying. Let me just come in a little bit there. So, if they have a structure for the policemen, have a structure, rules and regulations that are guiding them, you are not supposed to be drinking while you're on duty. It's a no. It's a no. You are not supposed to drink while you're on duty. You're not supposed to drink while you're at work. You're not supposed to drink. No. You're not supposed to. But our place, anything goes. You can even be in the office and just take a little walk and go take a bottle of Mayano and come back. Say, Oga, what do you have there? Which kind of beer? And drink and come back to work. Because you know why? Everything goes in most of the places. You are not supposed to drink while on duty because how are you going to watch the people? If they say there is crisis, how are you going to run after them? So thank you so much, Miss Biani, for watching. I appreciate that. So it's a very terrible situation, but like we say, we just keep praying for the government to be able to structure the country in a way that things can work. Nigeria is a beautiful place. It's a blessed nation. It's a beautiful country with great people, with great talents and intelligent people, but leadership. Make I drink water, put so I go understand. Now be me go talk on leadership. Leadership. Oh, Lilian, you drink a lot of water. Yeah. When you wake up, you're supposed to drink water. So I didn't drink my water this morning. That's why I'm so thirsty. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys one more time. God bless you all. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. Till I see you guys on the next video. Continue to stay blessed. Bye-bye for now.